Hi. Today I'm going to blow your minds about how un-Indian I am. As a foreigner in India, as an Indian in a foreign land, as an Indian in a foreign land, I get asked a lot of questions. As an Indian in a foreign land, I get asked a lot of questions about India. And when I answer them, I also get a lot of surprised looks because I'm really not as Indian as everyone expects, at least in the aspects that I'm going to talk about. Everyone was very surprised initially that they can understand me and that I know such good English. I was very offended by this initially because I never thought that it was a special thing to know English. But of course, after 2 years in Germany, now I know English is not like the only, I don't know, it's not like a world language, because clearly in Europe, Germany, France, obviously, like those of us who know our history, we know that some of Europe was not colonized by English and English wasn't shoved down their throats. But as a former British colony, everything in India, English is one of the official languages in India, and education happens in English, at least in private schools. And I actually think that English is the only common language in the whole country, because so much is different. Like even within one state, even within the state that I come from, there's a different kind of Kannada where I live, and there's a different kind of Kannada where we studied in Manipal. And I think this is like really unity in diversity. It's like the definition of this. I also get asked if I speak Indian. No, I don't speak Indian. I am Indian, but I don't speak Indian because it's not a language. India has about 122 recorded languages. I obviously don't speak all of them. I know some South Indian languages and Tamil is my mother tongue, but I definitely don't speak Indian. Please don't ask someone that again, because it's really, like, I know you don't have to know everything about India, but this is kind of basic. Like, Hindi is supposed to be the national language, but there are so many languages in India, and please don't say, do you speak Indian? This is very, I don't know, unaware and not educated a little bit. Like, if we know that Germans speak German and Germans speak Deutsch, then you can also know that Indians don't speak Indian, but Indians are Indians. I get asked what religion I follow, or what religion I belong to. And technically I'm a Hindu. And then obviously the next question is, oh my God, like, how can you eat meat, and how come you're not vegetarian, and all of this. No, India is like also not fully vegetarian. There are non-vegetarian people in the country. We consume meat. And then of course it is the all holy, oh my God, but do you eat beef, and why don't you eat beef? And I don't eat beef because I don't like it, so it's out of choice. It's not because Hinduism is telling me not to eat beef. Hinduism also doesn't say that. Because Hinduism doesn't. Okay, that's another whole topic. You can check it out here. But yeah, I don't eat beef out of choice, and I could eat beef if I wanted, and it doesn't make me any less Hindu. I don't eat spicy food. Really, I don't. I don't like spicy food. I can't eat spicy food anymore because it doesn't suit my tummy. And that's very weird because I grew up eating spicy food, but the last few years my lifestyle has changed so much that I can't eat spicy food anymore, and I don't even enjoy it anymore. So I really like flavorsome food, but I don't like spicy food. And believe it or not, my German husband can eat more spicy food and enjoy it more than me. And yeah, so he's more Indian than me, I guess, in that way. I didn't study information technology or engineering or anything to do with software. Yeah, so there are lots of engineering graduates in India, and of course, like some of them end up coming to Germany and working here or studying here, but I'm not one of them. And initially I was very bummed about it because when I was looking for a job, there were so many jobs for engineers, and it was the first time ever in my life that I thought, oh my god, why did I not study engineering? But now it's all good because now I have a nice job, and yeah, I'm glad that I didn't do engineering after all. No offense to any engineers out there, of course. Yeah, so these are the few things that people assume about me here because I'm an Indian. It's not good to assume these things. I think it's better to ask than to ask it as a certain question, like a certain statement. So yeah, please, like the worst is, do you speak Indian? Please don't ask me this. This is not nice. It's like very stupid. No. That's all. Okay. See you next week. Oh, I actually wanted to say something, like a little anecdote. And another thing that people assume. Everybody assumes that Indian cuisine involves curry because India is equal to curry. No, Indian cuisine is not just curry, and curry is not one dish. Like there are different kinds of curries, but there are also other things that are part of Indian cuisine that I cannot explain to you right now because my mouth is watering because I miss eating these things. So I won't say anything. But the cool thing about curry is there's a curry powder in Germany, and I don't think it's anything Indian. I think it was either a German person who made it up in Germany or an Indian person who came to Germany and made it up for the Germans. But either way, there's a cool touristy dish called currywurst, and it's basically wurst, which is a sausage with sauce and stuff, and then this curry powder on it, and it's spicier than other kinds of wursts, so other kinds of sausages. So the little anecdote I wanted to share with you is that Kian, our son, is a little currywurst because he's half Indian and half German, because curry is equal to India and wurst is German because sausages are famous in Germany, you know. Yeah, that's all. Okay, bye. See you.